So how we deal with issues, okay, previously and now, I can tell you for sure things have changed. We had to, previously we had like a standoff, like stand your ground, I stand mine. And sometimes it will end up being a prolonged 3 weeks of not talking on and off. Until now, where we had to sit down and discuss a few issues. Being you have your personality, I have mine, but at some point we have to get to a compromise. And to me, that's the best thing we've ever had to do, to put away our differences and like focus on the main goal, which is, do you want to get married? Do you still want to get to settle? Because when we met, he wasn't beating around the bush. He's like, I am looking for someone to settle with, but I'd like to know you first. So along the way, kulikuwa na mabishano until unafika mali unaona like, did I really, of course there are times you second guess yourself, but the day we had to put, like, you have a prize, so no matter what happens hapa katikati, hizo ni side shows. So the moment we said that siendi mahali, siendi mahali, ile ndio goalpost. So hapa, whatever happens, fouls, nini, tuamke tu nini, then that was the best thing we'll ever do, to discuss on, no matter what happens, we'll deal with it together, so that we can reach there. So even now, our goal is to live together forever. So help us God. So that's forever. We don't know if it's 30 years, 40 years from today. So whatever happens hapa katikati ni side shows. Of course, we purpose not to hurt each other intentionally, so that kwa sababu tusha agree. Of course, there are deal breakers that we had to say, you know what, hii ni deal breaker, hii hatutafanya. But let's focus on the main goal, which is forever, and our kids and us. And I think that's the best way we've resorted into resolving issues. So hizi vitu zingine tustui sana. Yeah.
Of course, being a woman, they are taught, or they grow up, having that, knowing that they will have that ultimate, big fairy wedding that you might be seeing on TV and everything. But for us, that wasn't our main focus or our main priority, because as you know, life and times has changed, and we were mainly looking at the side of the budget. So we saw weddings, where people come, we have receptions and everything. It was a bit extravagant. So for us, we just decided to keep things low, just have a few, people, just have a formal, let me say, get together of some sort. But a huge wedding wasn't really our main focus. But probably in future, kuna kitu inaitwa ndoa. Because I'm a Catholic, she's Catholic right now, we are allowed to now celebrate and call people whenever we are ready, financially stable, so that people can come together and celebrate. That is allowed in our Catholic, but just making it formal in a small ceremony, that was enough for us.
I think if Kamali, we had to be real. I would have wished for a white wedding. Who wouldn't? But I was looking at the guy I'm marrying. Sasa nianze kusema wedding ya 600,000. Look at you now. Will you still? No. Like, sit down and, what is a wedding? A ceremony is good, but marriage is not. The ceremony is now what after hapo. Mimi kwanza napenda vitu customary sana, tradition. I love, because I have seen my parents, I have seen my sisters, my elder sisters, my elder bros wakienda hizo marorasho in Central, you know how it is. So I love hizo negotiations. And like him, he doesn't understand so much, but of course kwenye alimelelewa huko Kitale hawana hizo wameingiana sana na all other tribes, so he doesn't understand. So to me the tradition one was just everything for me, like the kwaito, the what do you call them, the rorasho ina Kikuyu whatever, huko kwenu sijui wanaita aje. Kwangu mimi I was okay as a woman, nilikuwa tu fine na hiyo, my parents wamejua and the larger community, that's it. Yes, yeah, and God of course.